Yeah, I don't know. I felt like we were stuck in the mud the whole game. We couldn't really get to our type of game of getting up and down and get things flowing and making threes. So our coach is just telling us to keep going at them, keep getting to the rim, and I just think we just did a good job of being persistent and attacking them, and it eventually paid off.
It shows our work ethic, the type of mentality that we have day in and day out, the grit that we bring, every time we play. We've just, just a hard-nosed team that goes out and plays and scraps for everything. And even when we're not playing so well, we were able to find a way. We just found a way in a couple of these games. We've just been able to find ways to win, and that's what good teams do. So we've just been, it's just a testament to our hard work and, guys buying into the system and just really just going out there and working hard.
No, he just tore up the lock. No, obviously he was calm. You know him. And no, I mean he was calm. He told us everything's going to be all right. They had a good half, and we weren't playing so well. So if we just stick to our ways, we're going to eventually get out of this and be all right. It was actually a play to get me going to the rim, but that out of bounds play, but that didn't work. So I gave it out to Kane, and he gave it back to me and said go to work. So I saw him playing my top side, so I drove him baseline, and I had an opening.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like we drew it up, but I was just like, oh my gosh, and it just had to run out there and contest. And luckily, I think he's the best three-point shooter percentage-wise, and he missed, and we were able to, not allow them to score. So it was good. It was a lucky moment, but that's what it takes, to win sometimes. George is just a smart player. He just has super control over his body and knows how to create space, and that's one of the talents that he has on any person, whether you're 7 foot or you're very small. He can make that space. He can get his shot up all the time, and if you take that away, he can step out and knock down a shot. He's really offensive nightmare, and he's showing that day in and day in and day out. He's coming in, he's working hard, and he's playing well for us, and we expect that from him, and expect him to even get even better. So George is a tough player to guard for anybody.
Yeah, definitely. When I got my first bucket, I felt like I had things going, and then how can you not get up for a game like this? So I was excited to get things rolling, even though we started off slow, and I just felt like it was my night, and I had the hot hand.
I was great, my senior year to go out, to end on a winning note like Coach Fred did, to get a W in a house that was, full of excitement, Cyclone Alley just really took it to another level today, and it was just a fun game. It was a fun atmosphere, and I'm just happy to be a part of it and happy that I could go out this way.
It was awesome. I mean, I don't know if you guys say, but I think the game lived up to the hype every little bit. It was a lot of fun playing in this, and I think the rivalry is back. I mean, both teams are great teams for the state of Iowa, but at the end of the day, we all know it's a Cyclone state.
Nice, George. I don't know. I honestly have no idea how we won that game. I look at the box score, and they crushed us on the glass, and they they beat us in transition, and those were the two biggest keys. I felt that we had to have the upper hand, and we didn't, and we found a way to win. The thing I look at, the other one was getting the free throw line. They averaged 20, 27, 28 makes a game. We held them to 14 points there, so that was good. And then we got to the line 36 times. Didn't shoot it great, but every one of those points counted. So the things I look at in this game, the three keys, we lost 2 of them, but still found a way to win. And that's, I guess, at the end of the day, what you have to look at. Yeah, and Dustin was an absolute warrior out there, and I'm really happy to see him knock those free throws down there at the end. George hit some clutch ones as well. And then we were fortunate that they missed a few down there at the end. I played in what I thought was the loudest this arena had ever been with Oklahoma State, and that rivaled it out there when Gazelle missed that first one. You could feel the vibrations in the building again, and just an unbelievable atmosphere. I give the credit of this game to our fans. No way in the heck we win this game without them. Yeah, well, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but we were going to foul. I mean, we were going to foul, but for some reason we decided not to. And I guess the guys in the back side thought that the foul was going to occur, so they didn't guard over there. Just told them we're going to get 2 hours of practice on late game situations here on Monday when we get back to work. I think it added a lot, especially because of the game where the last time these two teams were ranked in '87 was maybe the all-time best game in the series. So I think a lot of people look back on that, the fact that those two teams were ranked, and it certainly lived up to the hype that night. Same thing tonight. I thought it was a great game. I agree with what our players said. Iowa's a great basketball team, best team we've played, no doubt about it. And they've got some great times ahead. They've got veteran players that have played together, and the team poses a lot of problems with their length. They can shoot it, and they're fast. That team's going to win a lot of ball games, and I think be there right at the end. Yeah, it's pretty darn exciting, I guess. You find a way to come back 3 times now, or is that 4? 4 times from double-digit deficits. And I told the guys in the locker room, let's quit making a habit of that. Let's go out and be the aggressor and get some double-digit leads. We got 3 huge games coming up in Hawaii. Come back for 1 more and then go into conference play. But we're right where we want to be right now as far as record is concerned. But we still have some work to do. And that's the good thing, the positive about this team is there's still some room to grow. We can still get better, and that's something I'm excited about.